Hello viewers, you are welcome to another episode of Governance and Politics with Abel-Ontop. Our program, Before You Blame GYB, we shall be revealing some bills sponsored and signed into law by Governor Yahaya Bello to enhance governance. In regards to rule of law, GYB has signed into law bills that will establish institutions and programs that will drive the socio-economic activities of the state to self-sufficiency. Some of them are a bill for a law to establish the Kogi State Board of Internal Revenue Administration, harmonization of taxes, duties, levies, rates, fees, and charges due to the State and Revenue Appeal Tribunal 2016. Before you blame Yahaya Bello, I hope you know this bill passed into law is the foundational secret for the almost 400% increment Kogi State internal generated revenue recorded within his 1 year in office. Before Bello, are no enabling law for Kogi State Internal Revenue Service to be properly established and empowered for intensive revenue generation and collection. GYB's new direction administration increased the state's internal generated revenue from about 350 million naira to almost 1.5 billion naira by making the State Board of Internal Revenue autonomous, relocating it to a better office accommodation and providing it with personnel, vehicles, and other facilities. With this law, the increment of the state's internally generated revenue continues. A bill for a law to provide for road traffic administration and make provision for road vehicle inspection in Kogi State and other connected purposes, 2018. Bearing in mind that Kogi State is the link between southern and northern Nigeria and also share boundaries with almost 10 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, I am sure you are aware of how busy our roads are. Travelers, motorists, and other road users can be so lawless and reckless while plying Kogi roads due to the absence of law that establishes an agency that will manage traffic and effects necessary sanctions. Before you blame Yahaya Bello, do you know this law will make traffic orderly in the state, improve safety and security of lives of road users, and penalties for offenders will increase revenue for the state? Previous administration in the state didn't think it wise to establish such law and Traffic Administration Agency. A bill for a law to establish the Kogi State Energy and Mineral Resources Agency with responsibility of providing participating management of the state in energy and mineral resources development, to promote efficient and effective revenue generation, and to provide for the other matters connected therewith, 2018. Kogi State, as one of the states that has about 30 mineral resources in commercial quantities, but will by this law be able to be directly exposed to the social, economic, and commercial benefits of our resources. The law will enable the state to take a leave from the federal government to extract raw materials for economic purposes. It will also enable appropriate levying and taxation of private companies that are into raw materials extraction in the state. Before you blame Yahaya Bello, have you thought how much revenue Kogi State has lost due to recklessness and lack of willingness and enabling law for the revenue board? Do you know principal government officials of previous administration approached some private companies for illegal taxation and levies? On arrival of Yahaya Bello and establishment of some of these agencies and institutions through passage and signing of bills into law, it was put to a halt. Have you imagined how many millions our IGR would have been by now if we have had good governance as introduced by Yahaya Bello? Before you blame Yahaya Bello, have you imagined how well our natural resources and raw materials would have been harnessed and translated into massive and multiplying economic variables for overall development of the state? Have you thought how well we would have translated our geographic location of sharing boundaries with 10 states and being the link between the north and south into a great economic advantage if previous governments had put into place the Road Traffic Administration Law? So many questions come to mind if Kogi State has been placed on the foundation of necessary rudiments of governance. Thank you for viewing. Stay tuned and God bless.